What if the secret to feeling young after 60 wasn't in a pill, a diet, or an expensive cream? What if it was just 3 simple adjustments you can make at home? You don't need a gym membership, you don't need to sweat. You just need to relearn how to move your body in the right sequence. The change you can feel in a single week might just astonish you. When most women enter their 60s, the body starts to send new messages. Maybe the knees feel a bit stiff in the morning. Perhaps the stairs seem just a little taller than they did last year. Or your balance feels less certain, especially when you turn quickly. These aren't signs that you're getting old. They're signs your body is asking for a new kind of support. And the good news is, it can adapt beautifully if you give it the right instructions. You see, there's a big misunderstanding about what exercise means after 60. We're told we have to push harder, go longer, and just fight the aging process. But that's not how the body works at this stage. After 60, the goal isn't to fight your body, it's to partner with it again. The right movements don't drain you, they restore you. They reawaken muscles that have gone quiet, retrain your posture to help you breathe deeper, and help your heart work smarter, not harder. I've seen hundreds of women reclaim what they thought was gone: their strength, their stability, their confidence. Not with high-impact workouts, but with consistent, intelligent movement. These 3 specific exercises, done in order, do something profound. They wake up your deep support muscles, the ones that hold your spine, protect your hips, and control your balance. Before we start, a quick reminder. I am a doctor, but I am not your doctor. This video is for educational purposes. If you have any medical conditions, pain, or concerns, please talk to your healthcare provider before trying anything new. Now, let's look at what's really happening inside your body when you stop moving. Because once you understand the why, you'll see exactly how these 3 moves can turn everything around. When you're less active, your body, which is incredibly smart, goes into energy-saving mode. Muscles you don't use begin to shrink. The nerve pathways that send quick signals for balance start to slow down. Even your bones, sensing less impact, can lose density. This is why just a few days of inactivity can make your legs feel heavy or your back ache. I want you to think of your body as a team. When the main players, your core, your glutes, your leg muscles, stop showing up for work, the backup players have to take over. Your joints, your ligaments, and the small muscles in your back start doing a job they weren't designed for. That's when the pain starts. Not because your body is broken, but because it's compensating. The first thing these 3 exercises do is get the right players back on the field. They reactivate your stabilizers, those small but mighty muscles around your hips, back, and knees that keep you steady. When they're working, your big muscles don't have to overwork, and everything finds its harmony again. Move 1, the foundational stand. Let's start with the first one. It's something I teach almost every patient over 60, and it's called the sit to stand. Don't let the simple name fool you. This is one of the most powerful predictors of mobility and independence. Here's why. When you stand up from a chair, you're not just using your legs. You're asking your heart to instantly push blood to your muscles. You're asking your brain to coordinate balance. And you're asking your spine to stay stable as your center of gravity shifts. That's 3 systems: cardiovascular, neurological, and musculoskeletal, all working together. If you feel dizzy when you stand, or you always have to use your hands to push off, those are just little signals that this system needs a tune-up. The good news is, your body remembers how. Sit tall in a sturdy chair, feet flat on the floor. Cross your arms over your chest. Now, lean forward slightly and slowly stand up, pushing through your heels. Feel your hips come forward. Then, slowly and with control, sit back down. That's 1. The science backs this up. A study in the Journal of Geriatric Physical Therapy found that adults over 60 who practiced chair stands just a few times a week improved their lower body strength by over 25% in 8 weeks. No gym required. But it's more than strength. The same study showed their balance and walking speed improved too. When my patients do this, I have them focus on their breath. Exhale on the way up as you exert. Inhale on the way down. It's not just a leg exercise. It's a breathing exercise that strengthens your diaphragm. Aim for 5 to 10 repetitions. If it's easy, do another set later in the day. Remember, the goal is control, not speed. Move 2. The stability walk. Once you've started to reawaken that lower body power, we must address balance. After 60, good balance is your key to independence. A loss of balance leads to fear, and that fear leads to moving less. It's a cycle we have to break. The second exercise is the heel-to-toe line walk. This looks simple, but it's a powerful way to retrain your nervous system. When you walk like this, you're forcing your brain to make dozens of tiny adjustments every second. It's like a software update for your internal GPS. Stand tall and place one foot directly in front of the other, so the heel of your front foot touches the toes of your back foot. Walk forward 10 steps, keeping your eyes looking straight ahead, not at your feet. This teaches your inner ear and your visual system to work together. A 2022 study from the British Journal of Sports Medicine found that simple balance drills like this, practiced for just minutes a day, can cut the risk of falls by nearly 40%. That's incredible. I've had patients regain the confidence to walk in the park again just by practicing this in their hallway. You might notice one side feels less steady. That's normal. This exercise reminds both sides of your body to share the work equally. Inside your inner ear, you have tiny crystals that sense gravity. As we age, they can get sluggish. This movement wakes them up and keeps your sense of orientation sharp. Move 3, the posture reset. Now that we've built power and balance, we need to tie it all together with the third move, posture activation. I want you to think of your spine as a flexible, supportive structure. But over time, gravity and habit cause it to compress. You don't shrink because you're old. You shrink because your posture has compressed. The move I teach for this is the wall angel. Stand with your back against a wall, feet a few inches out. Your head, shoulders, and hips should be touching the wall. Bring your arms up into a goalpost shape, elbows bent. Slowly, slide your arms up the wall, and then back down, keeping your arms, shoulders, and head in contact with the wall. It sounds easy, but it's tough if you're tight. Why does this matter? When your posture slumps forward, your lungs can't expand. You start taking shallow breaths. Your heart has to work harder. Even your digestion can slow down. After a few weeks of wall angels, my patients all say the same thing. I feel taller. They're right. They are. A study in Frontiers in Aging Neuroscience showed that posture-corrective exercises improved respiratory efficiency in older adults by nearly 15%. That means more oxygen, which means more energy, better focus, and even better sleep. Putting it all together now, here's the magic. These 3 exercises aren't separate. They build on each other. The stands build your power. The walks restore your control. The angels reset your alignment. Together, they form a feedback loop that tells your brain, this body is strong and capable. Your nervous system starts rewriting its own instructions, and within a few weeks, you notice the changes. Stairs feel easier. You catch yourself standing taller in the mirror. You can turn around without that moment of hesitation. Even your mood improves, because movement is a natural antidepressant. That's the real secret. It's not about looking 30 again. It's about functioning like you used to. Most women don't realize how much power they have over the physical aging process. It is not written in stone that you must get weaker every year. What changes that story is how you move. When I see patients in their 70s and 80s, the biggest difference between those who are thriving and those who are struggling isn't their age. It's consistency. Your muscles are beautifully stubborn. If you don't use them, they shut down. But the moment you give them a regular signal, even a small one like these, those pathways stay alive. Your brain and body stay in clear communication. Now, I often hear, "Doctor, I get tired so easily." That's normal. Fatigue isn't failure. It's just your body rebooting its energy systems. Your mitochondria, the little energy factories in your cells, multiply when you move. By moving consistently, you are literally building more energy. But I walk every day. Isn't that enough? Walking is fantastic for your heart and joints, but it doesn't challenge your balance or your posture muscles. Walking is your maintenance. These 3 exercises are your insurance. Let me show you how to build this into your day. You don't need an exercise hour. Do 5 stands before you pour your morning coffee. Do your line walk while the kettle boils or during a TV commercial. Do your wall angels before you get changed for bed. It's about small, regular reminders. The real transformation happens in about 3 weeks. That's when your body trusts the new routine. You'll get up from a low sofa without thinking about it. That's your nervous system getting younger. And I want to talk about pain. Pain doesn't always mean damage. Sometimes it's just your body saying, I'm not used to this. Listen to your body. Mild muscle soreness is good. Sharp or lasting pain means stop and rest. One last thing, water. Most people over 60 are mildly dehydrated. Water is your body's lubricant. It makes your muscles more flexible and your brain's signals fire faster. Keep a glass of water nearby. When you do this, you're not just preventing falls. You're rebuilding trust with your body. You're telling it, I've still got you. That trust changes everything. And if you're thinking, I've waited too long, I've had patients in their late 70s start this. The body is always ready to adapt. It just needs your permission to begin. Every repetition is a vote for your future self. Every minute you move is a message to your body that says, I'm not done yet. Move kindly, move slowly, but move. Because once you feel how strong your body still is, you'll realize that aging gracefully isn't about time at all. It's about mastery. I've worked with thousands of patients. The human body is not fragile. It's incredibly forgiving. It gives you chance after chance to start again. The moment you start moving with purpose, it responds. The stiffness fades. The mind clears. You feel lighter. The reason I'm so passionate about this is that so many women believe it's too late. They see a few aches and think the best years are over. But your body has not given up on you. It's just waiting for instructions. These exercises are messages. They tell your joints to stay lubricated. They tell your brain to stay alert. I had a patient, 68, who had fallen twice. She told me, I just don't trust my legs anymore. We started with 1 chair stand. Just 1. A month later, she was walking her dog again. She came to me and said, Doctor, I'm not afraid anymore. That is the real transformation. The exercises fix the body. The consistency heals the mind. So, as we close, here are your guidelines. Move with joy. Put on music. Do this with a friend. Movement shouldn't be a chore. Eat for repair. After you move, your body needs protein. A hard-boiled egg, a handful of nuts. Simple. Sleep deeply. This is when your body rebuilds. Protect your sleep. Hydrate. Water is non-negotiable for joint and brain health. Be patient. You are reclaiming old patterns, not building new ones. Your body already knows how. You're just reminding it. Your body is waiting for your signal. Give it one today. And remember my disclaimer. This is for education. Please talk to your own provider if you have pain or medical concerns. The fastest way to age is to stop moving. The fastest way to feel better is to start. So, right now, wherever you are, stand up. Roll your shoulders back. Take 1 deep, slow breath. Feel that? That's your body saying, thank you. If this video helped you, please share it with someone you care about. And in the comments, tell me, which of the 3 moves did you try first, and how did it feel? I read them all, because your story might be the one that inspires someone else to start. Thank you for your time. Keep breathing, keep moving, and keep proving that growing older is a privilege, not a decline.